This is Spiritual at Heart Tarot, and welcome back to another Pick a Card reading. Today we're doing a soulmate reading, and we're finding out everything you want to know about your soulmate. And this everything is kind of broad, but I'm very excited to just find out as much as possible. So we're going to use the bingo machine for timing or significant ages. We're going to get some oracle cards to get some general information about your person or your soulmate. And we're also digging into the tarot, asking some questions. For example, what you will love most about your soulmate, and also the question, what other people really like about your soulmate. So stay tuned for that. But first, let's take a look at the 4 piles, because we have 4 piles to pick from and they all have a different crystal. So for pile number 1, we have the Lepidolite. There you go. For pile number 2, we have the Rose Quartz. There you go. For pile number 3, we have the Angel Aura Quartz. And for pile number 4, we have the Blue Calcite. There you go. So take your time and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. And let's get into this reading. Hello, my lovely pile number 1. If you chose the Lepidolite, this is going to be your reading on everything you want to know about your soulmate. So we're going to start out with some oracle cards, and then we're going to get into the timing and some more characteristics, and we're ending this reading off with the tarot. But let's start out with your oracle cards. So the first card we have is the Anchor with the number 35. We also have Starfish. Then we have the Thinking Man. We have Enlightenment. And the last one we have is Commitment with the number 4. Let me adjust it a little bit. There we go. So what caught my eye immediately is that we have a lot about ships and the water. We have the anchor that's tied to a ship. Then we have the starfish that lives in the sea. We also have enlightenment with literally a boat depicted on the card, as you can see right over here. And then we have commitment with these 2 swans sitting in a lake, possibly. So there is a lot about water. There's something about the sea, about boating. So in your case, it might be that this person maybe lives on an island, or they're very connected to the sea, to a lake, to the water. But I do get that there is something about a body of water, the sea, anything like that, that's connected to your soulmate. And with the anchor here, I do feel like this is going to be someone that's going to be very stable. The anchor, like once they've settled down, they're not going anywhere. It's like they're going to be your anchor. They're going to be the one that stands beside you and just helps you out, conquer any storm, keeps you safe, keeps you calm, something like that, right? And this person might actually be a water sign. I didn't even think of it in that way, but they might be a water sign, like a Pisces, Aquarius, or Scorpio. They don't have to be, but they could be. with these starfish, I do feel like they're going to be quite eccentric. And I also get the feeling that they have like a cute face, because with this starfish, I'm thinking about, I'm not sure what movie it is, but it's like a very, very cute starfish that blows kisses. So maybe that's something that's significant when it comes to your soulmate. But with the thinking man being here, I do feel like this is going to be a very smart or wise person. They might have learned a lot along the way. I think that they have come a long way. They might have already had quite an adventure, especially with this boat imagery. I get the feeling that they might have traveled a lot, or that they have seen a lot of the world, or that they just went through a lot of different things in their life already. And they have learned a lot of lessons, or they have become quite wise. And maybe they're just very analytical. It's one of the two, right? Or maybe even both. But with the thinking man, I do feel like this person is intelligent, that they think a lot, obviously. And they might just have like that wise, like whatever they say is very catching, right? Like you'll believe anything they say. They bring it in a way that's very convincing. That's what I'm getting here. And with enlightenment, like I said, I think that they've already learned a lot of lessons, that they've maybe have been dealt like rough cards in the past, but they have overcome that, and that they've like gotten a lot of wisdom from it, or that the way of seeing the world for them is very high vibrational. I'm not sure how to say it. It's like they just have a very positive outlook. I think that from the experiences that they've been through, they now know that everything will always turn out the way that it's supposed to, and that everything's going to turn out all right. And yeah, the commitment and the anchor, they go well together. Like I said, I feel like they're going to be your anchor. They're going to be that person that will never leave you. They will be like that anchor for you. They help keep you grounded. They help you feel secure, feel safe. And with this card, commitment, and especially the two swans usually only have one partner in life. So again, we get that same energy of that soulmate, because it is literally a swan's soulmate that they live with. And whenever one of the swans dies, the other one dies of sadness. So I do feel like this connection, your soulmate, that your connection is going to be so powerful. You really do. Like, it's not like you need each other, but you wouldn't be able to think of your life without this person, right? It's like two of the same souls staring deeply in each other's eyes and never wanting to leave each other, never going to bed without a fight, right? And with this energy, I'm also getting like, even if there is an argument, it's like you'll figure things out, you'll work it out even before you go to bed, right? I think that this person is very good at analyzing, and I think that whenever something bothers you about them, they'll be very quick to realize what they did wrong, or how they can adjust their actions so that it doesn't bother you as much. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing in your oracle cards. Now, let's see what I want to do first. I think we're going to get into some of these little cards. These are cards that are quite precise characteristics. They have a lot of different things on them, so we'll just see what pops out. So the first ones that pop out are big goals. So maybe you are both like the big couple goals, or this person is someone that has like big goals in life. They want to achieve a lot. We also have balance. So I think that they are very well balanced. Their energy is very balanced. I get a lot of water energy, but I'm also getting air and earth because they feel very stable. It's not that they're not very easy to get angered. I'm having a hard time finding the words to express the way I'm feeling, but that's okay. We also have gray eyes. So for these characteristics, the specific characteristics like the color of their eyes, you might want to take them with a grain of salt, especially because there are a lot of people watching. So just take them if they resonate. Okay, that's a lot of cards. I'm not gonna take them all. I'm just gonna take the ones that feel like I need to take them. There we go. So let's see what else we have. We have unique. Yeah, and I did get that with the starfish, that they are quite unique, that they might want to become a star. That might be something significant with this starfish. We also have family oriented. So they might really want to have a family, or they think their family is very important to them. Like family is a big thing for them. Maybe they already have a great connection to their own family. And they really want you to be a part of that. We also have tight curly hair. So your person might have tight curly hair, but you guys remember what I said about their physical traits, as well as where they might come from. We now have Australian origins. I do think it's funny that I said they might come from an island, and now we have Australia, so they might be Australian, or they might be from New Zealand, or something like that. Like, not for everybody though, but for some of you they might be. We also have breakthrough. So to me, this indicates that there might be a breakthrough pretty soon. Something is about to happen. So you might have met this person recently, or you will meet this person pretty soon. We also have a fire body. So they must look extremely handsome. They might have a very fit physique. They might work out a lot. But yeah, I think that you will find them a very physically attractive. Let's see if we can fit them in. Let's see. I only need one more. So we also have, like I said with the breakthrough, it's gonna be soon. You'll meet this person soon. Or you might have already met this person, but you haven't realized it yet. Or maybe you do, but nothing much has happened so far. But with this very soon, it's like very soon things will be changing and things are about to go down. A lot is about to happen for you, really. And I think I'm very excited. I did not expect anything like this to come through. So that's so cool. So those are the little cards. Now, let's see. Let's take a look at the timing. So these are zodiac cards, as well as months, as well as like time frames. Could be half a year, could be a year, could be anything really. Let's just see what pops up. So what timing is going to be significant, or what months are significant for pile 1? Again, quite a lot of cards that popped out. Maybe a lot of people are watching. I cannot know yet how many people are going to watch this video. Some of my videos get tons of views, and then other videos like get stuck at 5 or 6 views, something like that. It's pretty crazy how much that difference is. Oh, and by the way, liking this video and watching this video, commenting, it really helps me out with the algorithm. So if you want to support me, support the channel, please just like the video or comment if you want to. You don't have to, but it does really help me out. So thank you so much for watching in the first place. But let's continue with your card. So we have 2 years. So maybe 2 years is significant, but keep in mind, we do have very soon and breakthrough. So I feel like maybe you'll meet this person very soon. Maybe in 2 years you'll get married, or something significant might happen, like having children, or moving in together. But I do feel like 2 years is a little long. But take it as it resonates. Maybe you have a child that's 2 years old, or your soulmate has a child that's already 2 years old. Yeah, take it as it resonates. We also have 6 months. So maybe in 6 months you'll be engaged, you'll get married. Maybe you'll move in together in 6 months. But this very soon, it might be that you'll meet this person in 6 months. Could be anything really, but take the timing that is right for you. We also have summer. So the summertime is significant. And we have, soon, very soon, breakthrough. I mean, guys, you should be getting really damn excited. I mean, something's about to happen, and Spirit wants you to know that. I'm actually getting goosebumps all over my body at this time. I'm really super excited for you guys. So now I want to use the bingo machine to get some more significant timing. So these might be days, they might be dates, they might be telephone numbers, area codes. There we go. So let's take a look. The first one we have is the number 44. We also have the number 4 on the commitment card. 4 is all about stability and the home life. So I do think that's very lovely that we have that energy surrounding your connection, surrounding your soulmate. It's like this person will feel like home. And I think that that's something that we all resonate with when we think about a soulmate. Even if you don't even know who this soulmate's going to be, you want them to feel like home, obviously. We also have the number 3. So again, 3 weeks, 3 hours, 3 years. Maybe their phone number ends with the number 3. Maybe there is a 3-year age gap. Oh, by the way, the 2-year might be a 2-year age gap as well. 3 months. Take it as it resonates. Then we have the number 24. So if you're not 24 yet, maybe you'll meet when you're 24. Maybe the 4th of February or the 2nd of April might be significant. Maybe 24 hours is significant. Take it as it resonates. Then we have the number 16. So the 1st of June or the 6th of January might be significant. The 16th of this month, I think that was yesterday when I'm filming this. So maybe for you, it's going to be last week. Maybe their home address is at a number 16. We also have the number 23. So we do have 23 and 24. We also have 24 and 44, so there might be a 20-year age gap for some of you, or a year age gap. With 23, it might also be the 2nd of March and the 3rd of February. So the 3rd and the 4th of February are significant. And we did already get March as well with the number 3. And we have the number 4 as well for April. So April, March, and February do seem to be significant for you guys. So now I want to get into some letters. And then we're going to get into... why are there zodiacs in here? They're not supposed to be in here. Whoops. Yeah, that's better. So we're gonna get some letters and then we'll dig into the tarot. As you can see, I haven't used them in a while. And I think that I had them all mixed up that time. And that's why they're still a little bit mixed, but that's okay. So after the letters, we'll finally dig into the tarot because we are doing a tarot reading after all, right? So let's see what significant letters are present. So Spirit, what letters are significant when it comes to pile number 1's soulmate? So we have 2, but I kind of want some more. Let's see. Okay. So the first one we have is the letter O. We also have the letter C. And we have the letter H. There we go. So I'm hearing the word hockey. So maybe so for one of you, this person might play hockey. Or one of these letters is just significant in a different way. We also have the letter K. Let's see where I'm going to put them. We also have the letter G. And lastly, we have the letter U. So I know the L is not here, but I'm almost seeing luck. So you will feel very lucky to have them, and they will feel very lucky to have you. What else am I seeing? I'm not seeing a lot. So maybe these are just the first letter of their first name, first letter of their last name, maybe a first letter of your name or a first letter of your last name. Take them as they resonate. They might not all be for you, but you will know. So if you want, you can pause and just think about it a little while. But I'm going to remove all these cards and we're going to get into some tarot. Okay, so I've got the cards and I removed the rest. So let's take a look at what you will love about your soulmate. So this side is for what you love about your soulmate, and this side is for what other people love about your soulmate. So let's take a look. We have Death. That's a very scary card for some people, but don't worry, it's not a bad card. It's actually quite positive. We also have the King of Swords. And we have the Two of Pentacles. And I really love this Two of Pentacles. Look at it. So we have 2 pandas sitting in a hammock playing. So I do think that you'll be like 2 hands on a belly, right? With this Two of Pentacles card. But let's talk about these cards. So with the Death card being here, this person might be a Scorpio, but they don't have to be. But the Death card is all about transformation. So I feel like this person will transform your life, literally. Like they'll make your life a whole lot better. I think that there's going to be a huge change visible, like night and day change that you will feel from just meeting this person. They're going to turn your life upside down in a very good way. But as you can see, it's like maybe your life is just going to get lighter. You won't have to work so hard anymore. Maybe if you are someone that doesn't like their job, I feel like this person is going to be someone that's going to be so supportive of whatever you want to do. Like if you want to be a stay-at-home mom, they will support you in that. If you want to change jobs, I think that they will be like secure enough so you can actually make those changes. They will help you out going through that. This transformation might also come it might also be about children, like changing your life. Maybe you'll have children with your soulmate, and that's something that is like a big thing that changes your life. Maybe you will move to a different country, but something that you will love about your soulmate is literally that they're going to transform your life. And with this King of Swords being here, I feel like they're going to be very fair. They're always going to be fair. And the King of Swords is also an air sign. So your person might be an air sign. So they might be a Libra, Wait, let me think. So I don't always have them on the top of my head, especially when I'm doing a reading. I guess then it's just a little harder. Wait, is it even Libra? Just look up the air signs, guys. I'm not in a place that I can name them on the top of my head. Sometimes I literally have like a piece of paper next to me with all the zodiacs and the associations, but this time I don't, so I'm sorry. But with this King of Swords, I get a very similar energy to this thinking man that we're seeing up top. So I think that they're just going to be very smart, very wise. And air energy is also about communication and about knowledge. So we're definitely seeing that this person is going to be very knowledgeable. They might also be very good communicators. And that's something that's very good to have when you're in a connection, right? So I think that there's going to be very healthy communication between the two of you. And I think that they're always going to be honest and fair, because the Swords energy can also talk about clarity and honesty. So I think that that's something that you will very much alike when it comes to your soulmate. And like I said, the Two of Pentacles definitely talks about being two hands on the same belly. I am again getting an image of pregnancy, two people putting their hands on the belly. But that might not be for everybody. I don't think everybody wants to become a parent. But if you do, I do see that that's possible with your soulmate. And this Two of Pentacles, it just shows me that you'll have a lot of fun together. Like, even if you're just chilling, doing nothing, you'll have a lot of fun, right? You can see these pandas just hanging out, having a good time. The Two of Pentacles usually is about creating a balance, but being very busy. And I think that in this Two of Pentacles, it just looks like you're not that busy at all. So maybe this is about the fact that even though your lives are very busy, they bring you down to earth. They can calm you down, and you'll just have a lot of fun naturally. You don't have to force things. And yeah, it's like you're just best friends, having a lot of fun, not needing to pretend, not needing to show up, trying to be better than you are. I think that you'll really love each other for who you are. And even on the days that you're lazy, you'll just have a lot of fun instead of judging each other for not doing as much as you might want to. So that's what I'm seeing when it comes to what you will love about your soulmate. Now let's take a look at what other people will love about your soulmate. So we have the Three of Wands. There we go. And, ooh, I did not even notice, but can you see the unicorn horn on this panda? Again, they're going to be so rare. They're going to be very special. We can see that already. So I think that other people will think that your person is very special. This unicorn horn and this sail from the sailboat have the same imagery to it, at least to me. So maybe they have a very active third eye chakra, especially because we also have enlightenment. And we have that unicorn that's exactly on the spot of the third eye. So that might be significant. And we also have the Three of Pentacles. So we have two threes. So that might be significant as well. But with the Three of Wands, I think that your person is going to be very adventurous. Like we said with the sailboat and we said with the anchor, it's like they feel at home, but I do feel like they're going to be travelers, or that they've traveled the world, or that They have just been everywhere, or they've seen a lot of the world. And that's what we're seeing here. Like, the Three of Wands is one of action, is one of travel, is about adventure. So I think that a lot of people will love your person for being so adventurous, like not being afraid to stand out from the crowd, not being afraid to go about things on their own, like going on a journey and not telling anybody about it. And the Three of Pentacles, we can clearly see that they love to help others. That your soulmate really likes to collaborate with people. It's like they will always lend a hand to someone that's in need. So I get that idea of someone that does a lot of charity work. So they might be involved in charity work. Maybe they had to travel for charity work to a different country. Maybe that might be the way that you meet overseas, that you're both involved in charity work and that's where you meet. I don't think that's for everybody, but I do see that here, so I might want to mention it. But we can definitely see that other people really love how adventurous your soulmate is and how collaborative they are. It's like they're not always thinking about themselves. They're not very egoistic. They really care about other people. They want to help them. They want to see them shine as well. And instead of just taking from other people, they want to make other people a lot better. So they might also be maybe a teacher or just a leader, because the Three of Wands is also a card of, like, it, to me, it seems like they're leading the way. They might be like one of the ones that paves the way on this journey. And the King of Swords, again, also is a card of leadership, of confidence, of speaking your truth. So I do think that we have that same energy when it comes to what you love about your person and what other people see. But of course, other people are just going to see them a little bit more superficially instead of the whole spectrum that you are going to see, because it's your soulmate and it's going to be someone that you will spend a lot of time with. Possibly the rest of your life, especially because we have that commitment card here indicating that they are your other half, your other swan. And it's like, if one of you dies, you both die. I don't think that's literal, but I do think that that shows us how important this person is going to be in your life. So with these two threes, it might be that the age 33 might be significant for some of you. We also had the 44, but threes and fours are quite apparent in your reading, so that might be significant. But I think that's all I have to say about your soulmate. I hope that that was actually everything you wanted to know. If it's not, let me know in the comments what else you wanted to know about your soulmate, and I might do a follow-up reading on everything you want to know about your soulmate. If you want a private reading, I also do those. There is a link somewhere in the description. You can reach me through that link. Please give this video a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already. I really want to thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you in one of my other readings. Bye guys, have a great day. Hello my lovely pile number 2. If you pick the rose quartz, this is going to be your reading on everything about your soulmate. So I want to start out with some oracle cards, then we're going to use some other cards to get some specific characteristics. Then we're getting into some timing and significant numbers with the bingo machine. And then we're going to get some letters. And we're ending off the reading with the tarot, because after all, it's still a tarot reading. So let's take a look at your oracle cards. The first card we have is the clouds, number 6. Then we have the turtle. We also have broken heart, but it came out reversed, as you can see. So I do think we're going to leave it reversed. Then we have love. And the last one we have is the Rainbow Reviver. And to be honest, this card has been very perseverant in my last few readings. It's like every time I do a love reading, at least once once a reading, it pops up in one of the piles. So I don't know who's watching, but I think that this card just keeps on popping up just for you, to be honest. But what I'm getting with this Rainbow Reviver is definitely the LGBTQ vibe. I've talked about that quite often. It doesn't just have to be LGBTQ. It's more of an energy of really finding joy in every moment, and also deep acceptance of any situation. So what I'm getting with this Rainbow Reviver is not just LGBTQ vibes, but also like big age differences, maybe class differences, racial differences, anything that might have been an issue in the past, or that might give you like a little bit of a tougher time when it comes to just loving who you love. Like that kind of energy is here. So there is something about this connection that is maybe out of the ordinary, that makes it very special, maybe a little bit easier to get negative comments on. But I do see that, again, you will find the joy in every moment. You will conquer that. You will love this person regardless, and you will have a lot of fun regardless. So I think that's one of the main messages that I needed to tell you guys right off the bat. But let's talk about your soulmate now, because we have the clouds, and I heard cloud 9. So you're going to be on cloud 9 when you meet this person, your soulmate. You will feel like you're on cloud 9. It's like a very sweet, very all-encompassing love. Yeah, because we do have a lot about love. We have that clouds energy, like being on cloud 9, being like having your head in the sky. I think that that's the kind of energy that we're seeing here, like constantly ruminating and thinking about them, having daydreams about them. So it might be that your person will have daydreams about you, will be thinking about you constantly, being very distracted from whatever they were doing because they're thinking about you. But that's the kind of energy that I'm seeing here with the clouds. We also have this broken heart reversed, and it is the number 9. So I feel like this broken heart is finally being healed. And especially with love, it's like this connection, this you meeting this person. I'm sorry, that's the doorbell that just rang. Maybe that's something significant for you guys. It's like something significant, just like a doorbell. And I actually got really caught off guard. So maybe this connection will catch you off guard. I'll be right back because the dogs are barking and I can hear the people, and I hope you cannot. Be right back. Okay, so what I was saying is that this connection might really catch you off guard, and especially because I was in the middle of a sentence. But let's keep that to the side, and let's just continue talking about this broken heart that's going to be healed by love. Because that's what I'm seeing here. It's like someone that has their heart broken quite severely, quite severely, that's finally going to heal. It's going to be the end of a lot of heartbreak. It's going to be the end of a lot of pain. Maybe the end of a lot of failed relationships, like trying to be loved by other people, but never getting that back from the person that you put in so much effort in. And it's like you finally met the person that wants to love you the way that you want to be loved. I'm also getting like certain kinks when I look at this Rainbow Reviver. Like I said, it's like everything that might be out of the ordinary, or something that just, it's nothing to be ashamed of. But I do feel like other people might want to shame you for it. Like that kind of energy is what I'm seeing here. And I think that that's where this heart is going to be healed from, because it's like this person's finally going to be open to love you the way that you want to be loved, like doing it your way, even if this way is different than the norm. And with this turtle, I'm getting a very fun energy, a very joyful energy. This turtle is literally dancing in the rain, making the best of every moment. So your person might be someone that just always sees the best in every situation. I think that this soulmate of yours is someone that's quite the prankster, that just loves to make jokes. They want to light up your world. They want to keep it light. And something significant about the turtle is that they always carry their home on their back. So they're able to move wherever they want to go, and they are secure wherever they are. So I feel like this person also is someone that feels very secure, and maybe also can create safety for you in any given situation. They will make you feel safe. They will make you feel heard. They will help you feel happier. I feel like if some of you might have been dealing with depression, because we can see that these clouds might also be like clouds in your brain, like being fogged, brain fog, just things clouding or blurring your vision, maybe things that cause you to see the world a little bit more negative. I think that this turtle person will change your perspective. They will help you see the good in life. They will help you see a lot of good things that are coming your way. And even if there is some hardship, I think that they will help you recognize that there is still some good in that situation after all. And the turtle is connected to Earth. So your person might be an Earth sign. They might be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. But they don't have to be. So just take that as it resonates. Now let's get into some specific characteristics with these little cards. Now, do take the physical traits with a grain of salt, because there are a lot of people watching, and I don't believe that, for example, all of your soulmates have the same colored eyes, right? So yeah, take them with a grain of salt. Just take the ones that resonate. I feel like the traits that are more like they're funny or they're smart, like those characteristics, I think that you should take those. But the ones that are quite specific, like what country they're from or what color their eyes have, are ones that you need to be more careful with. So we have quite a few cards popping out, and my camera decides to focus on something completely different. But let's focus on these little cards now and see what pops up. So the first one we have is finance and career. So what I feel with this card is that they're going to be very stable. Maybe they are really focused on making a living for themselves, creating a stable environment. They might be in finances, but I do think that this is a career man or a career woman, and they will really want to shadow you with presents as well, especially because we see that all these flowers here. I feel like they might want to give you a bouquet or something else, like chocolates, something that you like. I don't think everybody likes flowers, so that's why. But I think they will know what you like, and they will give you what you like. We also have Daredevil. Yeah, so they're not afraid to stand out. And I think that's a good thing, especially because we do have that there is something significant in this connection or in your connection that stands out. And I think that draws in quite a lot of attention. So it might be a good thing that your soulmate is the one that's quite the daredevil. They're not afraid to stand out. Like I said, I did get that kink kind of energy. I know that's a taboo in a lot of countries, but I do feel like this daredevil also shows that aspect once more, that this person might be into the same kind of things that you are. We also have understanding. Yeah. So again, we get that like-minded energy, someone that thinks like you, someone that understands you, someone that wants to support you. So yeah, this your soulmate is going to be very understanding towards you. Even the things that you don't like about yourself, or the things that you like about yourself but you feel ashamed of. Like you don't feel comfortable with sharing with other people. It's like you will share that with your soulmate, and your soulmate will love you for it, and they will help you with it. And maybe one day you won't feel ashamed of that any longer. We also have Asian origins. So again, this is one of the cards that's not for everybody, but for some of you, your person might have Asian origins. We also have kind. So yeah, they're going to be very kind. They're going to be very loving. I think that they really pay attention to you. They know what you like. They know what you care about. And they're really making an effort to make you feel seen. We also have trustworthy. Yeah, they're going to be, they have you on their mind all the time. So I don't think that you'll need to be afraid that they might leave you or that there's someone else, because you're all they can think of. They're always thinking of you the whole damn time. We also have family oriented, so they might want to have a family with you, or if you don't want to have children, it might just be that you're very connected to your family, or they are very connected to their family. They'd love to have you as part of the family as well. It might be that you have your own little family with just the two of you and some pets, or just the two of you, and just really working on communication, on feeling stable, going on a lot of little dates together, maybe really discovering the things that you love, like really trying out new things. But yeah, there is a real focus on each other. We also have Australian origins. Let me put it next to the Asian origins. So for some of you, this person might come from Asia. For others, this person might come from Australia or New Zealand or Indonesia. I'm not sure. It's like somewhere in between, right? We also have unique. Yeah, I did get the vibe that, especially with the Rainbow Reviver and the Daredevil, that you're going to be a unique couple. And I think that this person is not afraid to stand out as well with that turtle, right? So they're going to be quite unique. Their expression might be unique. Maybe they have a lot of tattoos. They might have a lot of piercings. They might have like bright colored hair. Whatever it is, there is something that really stands out about your person or just your connection in general. And I do think for a lot of you, it's going to be both. We also have tight curly hair. So your person might have tight curly hair, but they don't have to, especially because, again, it's a physical trait. And the last one we have is generous. Yeah, I think I already talked about this person wanting to shower you with gifts, giving you a bouquet, giving you chocolate, just very giving in general. So that's about it for these little cards. Now I want to get some information on timing or on important zodiacs, anything like that, like anything time associated. So Spirit, what can you tell us about pile 2's soulmate, please? What can you tell us about pile 2's soulmate? That's one card, but we want a little bit more than just one card. So let's see what else we get. Okay, 2. Can we get at least one more spirit, one more card for anything time related? Maybe one more. Let's just get 4. I like the number 4. Okay. I think those were more than just one. We'll check the top one. There we go. So let me grab these and just put everything back in order, because as you can see, it's a little messy. Maybe your person is a little messy. Might not be for everybody, but I could see this person being a little messy. But I guess you don't mind. I don't think you will mind. There we go. So let's take a look. The first one is a zodiac card. So we have Leo. So your person might be a Leo, or the time frame of the 23rd of July until the 22nd of August is significant. Maybe you are a Leo. That might also be the case. Let's take the other zodiac sign as well. We also have Gemini. So you or your soulmate might be a Gemini. Or the time frame of the 21st of May until the 21st of June might be significant. I'm sorry, my dogs just started playing in the background. We have a lot of craziness going on. We first were interrupted by the doorbell. Now we have these dogs acting up. Maybe you already know this person and you've had like a lot of interruptions or a lot of breaks before everything settled down. Maybe you like to mess around, play around, as my dogs are doing right now. But I'm gonna try and continue. I hope they won't get too loud. If they do, I will stop and we'll just wait a little bit. We also have the time frame of October, so the month of October might be significant. And lastly, we have January. So January might be significant as well. So the beginning of the year, or October, Halloween, and Halloween is coming up. So for if you are watching this right now, keep an eye out of the upcoming month. Now let's take a look at the bingo machine for any more specific timings. So maybe we'll get an age, a day, a date, specific date. Let's take a look. I'm gonna move it just a little bit. There we go. So the first number we have is the number 58. So the 5th of August might be significant, or the 8th of May, or the age 58 might be significant. Maybe you have a parent that's 58. I don't know. We also have the number 50. So we have May again being significant. There might be an 8-year age gap because we have 50 and 58. Maybe the whole first month of May might be significant. Then we have the number 4. So April might be significant, or the 4th of January, the 4th of October, the 4th of May. Again, it's in that same first week of May that we're looking at. Maybe someone has a child that's 4 years old. Maybe 4 months, 4 weeks is significant at this time. Next up, we have the number 75. So the 7th of May. We have a lot about the beginning of May. Then we have the 5th of July. The number 75, the age 75. Yeah, take it however it resonates for you. And let's take a look at the last one. We have the number 39. So maybe your person, your soulmate is 39. Maybe you are 39. The 9th of March or the 3rd of September might be significant. maybe someone else, like your best friend, is 39. Take it as it resonates. Maybe something significant will happen with the two of you when you're at these ages. Could be anything, really. So next up, we're going to take a look at some letters. Again, I don't believe that all of your soulmates from everybody watching will start with the same letter. But these were going to be significant letters. They might spell a word. They might be the first letter of their first name, first letter of their last name, first letter of your first name, first letter of your last name. So there is just going to probably be something significant with these letters that will help you know that maybe you already know your soulmate and that's the person that we're talking about, or some indication that you're in the right pile, and some additive information. Okay, so let's see. Spirit, can I get... Sorry, those are the dogs. They are a little wild. They're two French bulldogs, and yeah, they're just wild. They're still young. I don't want to interrupt them too much, but oh, dear Lord. Okay, so let's get some letters for pile number 2. So, Spirit, can we get a few letters for pile 2, please? Let's see. Anything else? Letters for pile 2, please. Okay, maybe one more. One more letter for pile 2. One more letter for pile 2, please. Guess that last letter, yeah, there we go. And it knocked off our finance and career, so let's put that back. Okay, so let me grab them. There we go. So the first letter we have is the letter L. L from Leo. They might be called Leo. We also have the letter J, so we can hear already LJ. That's a name, I think. We have Joe. We have Jan. I can think of a lot of Dutch names, but I don't think a lot of your soulmates are going to be Dutch. We have... I don't know. Be creative with these. You'll know. You'll probably know. I'm just trying to think of things, but that's hard at this time, especially if the dogs are this noisy. We also have the letter S. So I'm hearing Simon, Sander, I don't know. I'm just doing my best. And then we have the letter P. Peter. Yeah, I'll just stop at that. So be creative with these. Just, if you want, you can pause the video and take a deeper look at these cards. But for now, I'm going to remove them and we're going to dig into the tarot, because we definitely want to know what you will love about your soulmate and what other people love about your soulmate. Okay, so on this side, we're going to take a look at what you will love about your soulmate. On this side, we're going to take a look at what other people will love about your soulmate. So let's take a look. The first card we have is the Ten of Swords. Then we have the Devil. And don't worry about this card. It does look a little bit scary, but there is really no reason to be scared at all. There is nothing negative. As well as with this Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords, it does look a little bit gruesome, but to be honest, I can already tell you guys that this is what you love about your soulmate. So don't be afraid if any of these cards look a little bit terrifying. And the last one we have is the Hanged Panda. This is the Hanged Man in the other tarots. So we have two major arcana. So these are some major things that you will love about your person, or about your soulmate, obviously. So I think it's actually pretty clear, the message that comes through. And I think that we have already talked about this quite a bit with the Rainbow Reviver. So the Ten of Swords talks about like being extremely fearful, being stuck because you're so fearful of moving, or not knowing what to do. Like, I'm not sure what the right pronunciation or the right way of saying this is, but like being paralyzed from fear, or out of fear. So again, it's like they're helping you with that. They are helping you overcome that. I think that you might have been dealing with anxiety, or with depression. Again, that clouds card that we saw here. And I think that your soulmate will help you get over that. Maybe you felt afraid to look into the mirror. Maybe you have body dysmorphia, or there might be something else you've been struggling with. But your person is really going to help you out. They're really going to help you feel a lot better. We can also see that here with the Devil card. The Devil talks about addictions. It talks about things that are in the shadows, something that you're not fearful of. Most of the time, it's more like you feel ashamed of or not proud of. So again, we can see here that your soulmate's going to help you embrace the things that you have put in your shadows. They're going to help you embrace all the parts of yourself that you don't like a lot, or you don't like very much. And there's really no reason to not like them, but I think that you will learn that along the way. With this Ten of Swords and the Devil, we can definitely see that you have been through quite a lot. I think that your person has also been through a lot, and that's why they are so good or so equipped at helping you getting through it. But I definitely think that they're going to help you break free from any limitations, any addictions, any negative thought patterns that we can see with this Ten of Swords. They're clearly going to help you change your perspective, change the way that you see the world, change the way that you see things. Because the Hanged Panda is all about changing perspective. The Hangman might be about being stuck, feeling stuck. We already talked about that same kind of energy with this Ten of Swords, like analysis paralysis, like being paralyzed out of fear. Whatever this energy is, it's like your person's gonna help you see life a little bit lighter. Maybe they will help you dream again with the clouds. Like, they will help you be so positive that you can finally see things happening for you in the future, like good things happening. And you're able to start dreaming again, start being hopeful again. I think that they really help you see the light in the world, and they will bring a lot of light to you as well, especially because we do have these beautiful fireflies coming from this panda's buttocks, possibly. But yeah, they're gonna help you out. They're gonna make your life a lot better. I do get a lot of imagery about maybe depression, anxiety, anything like that. But I definitely see this person, like, although the surroundings are dark, they're dancing, they're having fun. So I think that they're going to try anything to make you laugh, to make you happy. And I think that they're going to do that. They're going to convince you that life is fun and you're supposed to have fun. And it's okay to not worry. It's okay to try new things. I think that they're really going to help you open up to new things and open up to what the world has to offer a little bit more. Now let's take a look at what other people love about your soulmate. We have the Ace of Swords. And we have the Emperor. Ooh, love these cards. So what I'm seeing here, especially with the Emperor, that other people can definitely see that your person is very hardworking and that they have a lot of authority. So they might be a boss, they might be a manager. But I do think that they're going to be very fair. I think that people naturally listen to them. They might be a naturally born leader. But also with the Ace of Swords, they're always honest. I think they're very straightforward. I don't think that they are trying to sugarcoat things. They're going to be pretty honest. And I think sometimes a little bit brutally honest. But I do think that that's going to come from a place of love, and it's going to be something that people need to hear. I do think that they are going to be careful with their words when it comes to you, but at the same time, they will always tell you the truth. They will tell you what they think. They will tell you how they feel. They're not going to lie to you. They will always speak their truth. And I think that that's what people like about your soulmate as well. Like they know that your person, your soulmate, always tells the truth. They know that they can rely on your soulmate. They can rely on them. They're stable. They're a great leader. They will know what to do. I think a lot of people might come to them for advice as well. Yeah, I think that's about it when it comes to what other people love about your person or your soulmate. But I definitely think that they're in a place of authority, or they will grow into some place of authority. And they're pretty good at bossing people around, I feel. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you guys today when it comes to your soulmate. So I do hope that this is everything you want to know about your soulmate. If there is anything else you want to know about your soulmate, if there's anything that I've missed, maybe you can comment it down below and I will do a follow-up on this reading. Also, I would love to get a like or a comment. That really helps me out with the algorithm. Really, sometimes I just get 6 or 7 or highly like 60 views. And other times it actually goes pretty well for me, although I don't feel like the quality of my reading is any different. So if you want, you can definitely just help me out by giving a like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I would love to have you there. Yeah, I hope to see you in one of my next videos, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye, guys. Hello, my lovely pile number 3. If you chose the Angel Aura Quartz, this is going to be your reading on everything about your soulmate. And I wanted to start out with some oracle cards. Then we're getting into some characteristics, some specifics. And then we're going to get into the timing, any specific timing using the bingo machine. Then we're getting some letters. And lastly, we're digging into the tarot to get some more information on what you will love about your soulmate and what other people love about your soulmate. So let's start out with these oracle cards. The first one we have is the Quartz with the number 28. We also have the Tarantula. Then we have Envy, the number 20. Let me adjust them a little bit. Then we have Relaxation. And the last one is Compatibility, the number 5. I think it's a little bit blurry. There we go. So let's start out with these cards. Let's start on the left with the Quartz. So the Quartz is actually a card that indicates you, the listener, the person that I'm doing this reading for. So what I feel like is that this person really has an eye on you. So you might already know them, or you will immediately recognize this person when you meet, and they will recognize you. There's like this instant click kind of moment that's happening or that's going on. I feel like they will put all their focus on you. And what I think is funny, like tarantulas, spiders have more than just one eye, or more than just two eyes. And I think what I heard was like all eyes are on you. So I definitely feel like this person's gonna like kind of stalk you in a good way. Like once they know your name, they're gonna look you up. They want to know everything about you. Maybe they're gonna look up your friends as well. They might talk about you with other people, just trying to get to know more information. Really wanting to know everything about you, like a little bit of a positive kind of obsession, really. But what I'm also seeing with the tarantula and the querent is tarantulas usually are quite scary, or at least they look scary. A lot of people are scared of spiders. And this querent card has this biker jacket. So I feel like this person is going to look quite tough on the outside, but are pretty nice and sweet on the inside. So your soulmate might be like a biker type of person, or they're quite intimidating when you see them, but once you get to know them, they're like quite the teddy bear. I think that that's the kind of energy that we're seeing here. It's like they intimidate people, maybe by their looks, maybe just because of their energy, whatever it is. Maybe because they have accomplished quite a lot. Tarantulas have a lot of legs, so we can see this person maybe being multifaceted, having a lot of different skills, being good at a lot of different things. Maybe even being a great manifester, creating a beautiful life for themselves, because spiders build beautiful, intricate webs for themselves, and they can become very big, and they have a lot of connections. So I do think that this is going to be quite the impressive person. So yeah, I think that you might really look up to them when you meet them. You might even be a little bit intimidated, and maybe you might feel like they're too good for you, but I don't think that's the case. But yeah, that's like the general energy that we're seeing here. Like someone that's very impressive, really having this eye on you, and you really just caught them off guard. And now they just have to know everything about you. And with this envy card, I think that a lot of people are going to be jealous of you, or they're going to be jealous of this connection. I think that this type of connection, you and your soulmate have this life that a lot of people are jealous of, whether it's the way that you interact with each other, or just the overall life that you live together, like the things that you have, the adventures that you get to go on, maybe even just how the positions that you're in. Like I said, this person might have a great career. They might be like a number one tennis player, or whatever sport it might be. It's like this person is very skilled at something, and they intimidate people. So I think that you and your person are quite similar. So you might be someone that achieves a lot as well, or you really stand out in a specific way, like you catch a lot of people's eyes as well. So it's like this power couple that a lot of people are envious of. But yeah, you both are going to catch a lot of people's eyes. Let's just say, keep it at that. Now, I actually want to go to compatibility and this beautiful card with these two people, like waving at each other, sitting on these birds. So again, this is a very dreamy vibe, but again, we're seeing that like-mindedness. So you and your soulmate will have a lot to talk about. I think that you'll have a lot of trips together. I think that you will be traveling a lot, especially because you're both traveling at this time, or at least on the card. I think that you're going to be quite adventurous, maybe because we do have them sitting on two different birds. It's like you both have a busy schedule. You both have a very busy life that you can very well manage without each other. But when you are together, you'll have a lot of fun together. I can definitely see like you both have your own life as well as having a joint life. And I think that makes this relationship so special as well. Maybe a lot of people wouldn't be able to handle you or your person because you are quite the character and you have quite the personality. But that's why you both work so well. Like you're so similar. You both are very busy. I think you both are quite passionate and hardworking. And I think that's where this compatibility comes from. And it's like with this relaxation here, it's like, although you always have been working quite hard, maybe you're both really trying to build an empire or build something for yourself. It's like when you are together, that's going to be the time that you just have fun. You can unwind. You can just do things that you enjoy. So although you have a busy life, when you're together with your soulmate, you can relax a little bit. You can have fun a little bit. You can breathe out a little bit, right? So I do think that you are going to give each other peace. You're going to be like a power couple, but at the same time, you cannot always be at work. You cannot always be impressive. And I think that when you spend time alone together, it's just very peaceful, very wonderful, and very rejuvenating and very calming. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing in your oracle cards. Now let's get some small specific characteristics. Keep in mind or take it with a grain of salt when there are cards that talk about physical traits. So I don't believe that all of your soulmates are going to have blue eyes, for example. So take the ones that resonate. And if it's more about personality traits, I think you can definitely take all of those. So yeah, take the ones that resonate, disregard the ones that don't. And maybe you have already met this person. For others, this is going to be someone completely new. But let's see. Oh, by the way, if you want, you can definitely like this video. That really helps me out. I always feel bad for asking, but sometimes I get a little bit frustrated that some of my videos, although they have the same exact quality, only get like 20 views and the other ones are getting like over 1,000 views. So if you came here and you're enjoying this video, would you please just like the video, because it definitely helps me out. And I don't want to ask people for anything, but if you feel like I deserve it, I guess, please do. Now, as I'm shuffling these cards, as you can see, quite a lot have fallen out already, but I'd like to get a few more. There we go. So let's see what we got. And yes, I made these myself. I think they're still cute. I haven't used them in a long time, but I thought this was going to be the reading that we needed to get them out once more. So the first one we have is Australian origins. So your person might be from Australia or New Zealand. Again, this is probably not going to be for everybody, okay? Maybe that's why we have the tarantula. I guess I thought they lived there, but I'm not sure. We also have kind, so they're going to be very kind to you. It's like that kind stranger, someone being nice to you, although you didn't even know why or you didn't expect it. Then we have Asian origins. So this person your soulmate might be from Asia or Australia. Probably not both. That's why I'm telling you guys to take things with a grain of salt, obviously. We also have understanding. So, like I said, I do think that you're going to be very like-minded, that you come from the same cloth. You have the same the same way of viewing things. Like I said, it might be that you're both career people, like you're both working on creating something for yourself, and you really want to build something. This might not be for everybody, but at the same time, it might just be that you're both impressive people, or maybe you're both quite physically attractive. So you know how it feels when other people just stare at you for no reason. Or you're just very familiar with being in the spotlight, although you might not even know why, right? But I do think that this person kind of is on the same page. They know how that feels, and that's why you work so well together, because they understand you. Understanding of, they understand what you're going through. Yeah, that's what I want to say. We also have Daredevil. So yeah, that's what I'm getting with the Quarren and the Tarantula. Like, they might look pretty scary or very intimidating. They might have a very impressive list of things that they've achieved or things that they've done. With Daredevil, I can definitely see this being a biker, maybe someone that loves to base jump or like fly planes, whatever it is, maybe mountain climbing. This is quite an impressive person that you have right here. We also have Smile, so they love to make you smile. I think that you'll have a lot of fun together. Maybe they have a very pretty smile, like I'm hearing the Colgate smile, like those pearly white teeth. Maybe that's something that your soulmate might have. We also have Trustworthy. So yeah, this relationship is going to be very stable, very long lasting. I don't think that you'll have to worry about your person going anywhere. Like we said, all eyes are on you. Then we have Open Heart. So yeah, I think that you'll have like very open-hearted conversations. Like, you can literally tell each other anything. With this relaxation and this hammock, I get the vibe of like sitting by the fire, sharing all your stories, howling at the moon, just a very deep connection. And I think even just digging deep into old traumas even and working them out together. We also have hazel eyes. So your person might have hazel colored eyes. But again, take that with a grain of salt, because again, it's going to be a physical trait. We also have children. Ooh. So you might have children with your soulmate, or there are children involved when it comes to this connection between you and your soulmate. So one of you might have children already, or like I said, you will have children together if you want that, of course, because if you don't need to have children at all. And the last one we have with these little cards is blonde hair. So your person might have blonde hair. Your soulmate might have blonde hair. But they don't have to be. Again, it's going to be a physical trait. So this is probably not for everybody, especially because we have blonde hair and Asian origins. Maybe they painted their hair blonde, or they have like those pinks, those white spikes like they used to have back in the days. Whatever the case is, take them as they resonate. Now let's continue with the timing. And for this timing, we have these cards. We have some zodiac cards. We also have general timing, like 2 years, 1 year, few months. And there are also some months in here. So we're just going to see which months or which dates or what zodiacs are significant when it comes to your soulmate, pile number 3. So Spirit, what can you tell us about pile 3's soulmate? Okay, that one fell on the floor, but let's get some more. I'll pick it right up. Just want to get those other cards first. So Spirit, what else can you tell us about the timing or anything else about pile 3's soulmate? I think those are 3 cards already. We have 3 zodiacs. In the other piles, we didn't get as much, but I think that's pretty cool. So we'll just take them all. So we have 4 cards. Let's take a look at them. So the first one we have is January. So January might be a specific month. This might be the month that you meet. This might be the month that they will propose or that you'll get married. Maybe the month that you'll find out that you're pregnant or that you will conceive or you'll give birth. Yeah, give birth. If you don't want children, just ignore that part. But yeah, January does look like a significant month. Maybe you'll meet at a New Year's Eve party. We also have Sagittarius, so a fire sign. They might be a fire sign. They might be a Sagittarius. They might be born in November or December. Or again, this is going to be a significant time frame. So the months of November, end of November, beginning of December might be significant. Then we have Aquarius. They might be in Aquarius, or the time frame of the 20th of January until the 18th of February are significant. So we have November, December, January, and February. So I guess the beginning of next year and the beginning of the end of this year and the beginning of next year are going to be significant. Like I said, around New Year's Eve, maybe around Christmas, that time frame does seem quite significant for you guys. And the last one we have is Virgo. So they might be a Virgo, you might be a Virgo, or the time frame of August, the end of August until the beginning of September might be significant for some of you. Yeah. So that's it for the broad timing. Now let's use the bingo machine to get some more specific timing, because we are not done with the timing yet. Let's see if I can grab it. It's a little bit too far, but that's okay. Ooh, as you can see, there is one more. You guys got an extra bowl, but it did look like it wanted to come out, so we're taking it. So for the dates, the first one we have is the number 18. Let me adjust the camera. There we go. So you might be 18, they might be 18, or the 1st of August or the 8th of January, especially because we do have January here, might be significant. The 18th of January might be significant, or the 18th of this month. And I'm sorry for the going in and out of focus. My camera has a little bit of a hard time right now. So the number 18. Oops. There we go. Let's take a look at the next one. We also have the number 38. So there is a 20 difference. So it might be a big age gap. There might be something else specific about 20 days. This might also just be the 3rd of August. So the 1st until the 3rd of August, or the 8th of March. Maybe you are 38 or your soulmate is 38 at this time. Let's take the next one. We also have the number 12. So the 2nd of January or the 1st of February. Also the 12th of January, or the number 12 might be significant in a different way. We also have 12 and 18 now. So maybe the 12th until the 18th might be significant, or there might be a 6-year age gap. But you will know what suits you best. I'm just trying to mention all of the different options. We also have the number 8. So again, more about August. Maybe the 8th of January. The age 8 years old might be significant. There might be a child that's 8 years old, or again, an 8-year age gap. But I do think it's interesting that we have so many 8s in these numbers. We also have the number 6. There we go. So maybe there is a 6 and an 8-year-old, or maybe something significant will happen when your kids are that age. Maybe 6 days is significant. Maybe 8 days will significant. 6 weeks, 6 months. This might be June being significant. It might be the 6th of January being significant. Again, take them as they resonate. Let's take a look at the last one. The last one we have is the number 24. That adds up to a 6 as well. Keep that in mind. Then we have the 2nd of April and the 4th of February. Again, the age of 24 might be significant as well. 24 hours might be significant. So yeah, that's all of the options that I saw. Again, it might be that there is a telephone number in here or something else that's significant specifically for you. You will know if that's meant for you. Now, to end off this part of the reading, before getting into the tarot, I want to end off with some specific letters. And as you guys know, probably not all of your soulmates will have the same name or same initials. They're just too many people watching. So it could be literally anything. It might be specifically the first letter of their first name, the first letter of their last name, maybe first letter of your first name, first letter of your last name. Maybe it'll spell a significant word that will make sense to you. But let's take a look. So Spirit, what letters do you have for pile 3's soulmate, please? And it's crazy that we're already at pile 3, to be honest. I think that I'm just out of it for a lot of the time. No, I'm not going to take all of those. Let's see. I really do enjoy doing these readings, by the way. Especially soulmate readings, marriage readings as well. Baby readings. But sometimes I just feel like I don't want to get repetitive, not doing the same things over and over. Trying to stay trying to be creative sometimes, just not getting stuck in a pattern. Let's see, let's get one more. Okay, let's take that one. And I also want to take this one. These ones are just a little bit too much. So there we go. So that to the side, and let's see what letters we get. The first one we have is the letter L. You might be named L, like E-double-L-E. Lars is a name that I'm hearing. I'm not very good at thinking of names, especially during readings. But comment down below if you know names or things that come up. We also have the letter Q. Letter Q. Then we have the letter G. So maybe some of you have a phone that's an LG. I think that's a very old type of phone. I'm not sure if they still exist even, but that's what came to mind. I don't know why. Then we have the letter V. There we go. And the last one is the letter T. So Tristan, Tom, Toby, I don't know. Could be anything really. Travis, because we also have a V. Yeah. You'll be much better at thinking of names, okay? So if you're not ready yet, just pause the video. I am gonna put away a lot of these cards and we're gonna get into the tarot and we're gonna take a look at what you will love about your soulmate and what other people will love about your soulmate. So I'll be right back. Okay, so on this side, we're gonna take a look at what you will love about your soulmate. These cards are going to be about what other people really love about your soulmate. So they'll just give us a little bit of an insight about what kind of person your soulmate is when they're not just directly with you, because obviously you will know your soulmate a whole lot better than other people do. So let's take a look. We have the 5 of Pentacles. Then we have the Hanged Man. And we have the Ace of Swords for what you will love about your soulmate. So with the 5 of Pentacles being here, I feel like your soulmate is really going to encourage you to continue, to really persevere when it comes to chasing your goals. I think that you will really have a positive effect on each other. It's like you can bounce off ideas off of each other, and when you're feeling down, if it feels like it's all becoming too much or you want to give up, your soulmate is going to be the person that will help you get through that moment, because they know that it's important to you and they know that you can achieve whatever you want to achieve. So we can clearly see that they will be guiding you through tough moments, even if you're feeling left out in the cold, even if you feel like your goals are very far away or that it's not possible anymore. They're going to be the one to encourage you to keep going. They're going to be very loving, very kind, very generous, and they'll give you the motivation to get back in the saddle and to give it one more try. So I think that this does go both ways, that you will be encouraging them, they will be encouraging you. And that's maybe one of the reasons why you're such a great power couple and why a lot of people are envious of you guys, because together you're going to be able to achieve so much and be so happy. We also have the Hanged Panda, and we can see all of these fireflies coming from this panda's butt, I feel. So what I'm seeing here is that you will love how goofy they are when they're with you. But also with the more traditional meaning of this panda or the Hanged Man, is that they will help you see the world in a different light. They will help you see things differently. They will help you see like a different way of seeing things. Like they show you other options. They show you a different way of doing things. And they really open up your mind. Maybe they help you with ideas, these new ways of seeing things. They really open you up to new possibilities, to new ideas, to new inspirations. And this Ace of Swords talks about clarity, but it could also talk about the truth or about communication. I feel like that you love how straightforward your person or your soulmate's going to be. They will be upfront with you. They will be honest with you. They will tell you what's up. They will tell you if you're doing something that's like kind of blocking your ways, if you're kind of self-sabotaging. They might say it in a different way or in a kinder way, but they will tell you what you need to hear. They will always be honest with you. They might tell it in a kind way. They might sugarcoat it a little bit. But at the same time, you will know what's up. You will know what they think of something. And I think that they're glad to show or to share their opinion with you. I think that you definitely bounce off each other when it comes to ideas, or just when it comes to arguments, or not really arguments in a bad way, but like when you're having a conversation about something, it's like you can really bounce off each other, and that your conversations never get quiet. You always have something to talk about. You always have like a new thing popping up that you can talk about with your person. It's like you just have great conversations together. Like I said, with that campfire type of energy, sitting there, sharing stories, sharing wisdom, sharing truths, sharing lessons that you've learned. That's something that you really love about this connection with your soulmate, that you can be so open, that you can be truthful, and that you really inspire and encourage each other. But now, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know it was blurry. Was it blurry all the time? I hope not. I was just staring at the cards instead of staring at my camera. Now, let's take a look at what other people love about your soulmate. So the first card we have is Temperance. Then we have the Ten of Wands. And we have the Six of Cups. So with Temperance, I feel like they're very good at, like, what's it called? Putting out the fire. If there are heated arguments between people, your person is the one that can bring that back down a notch, like calm the situation, bring balance to the situation, bring balance in other people's lives. With Temperance being here, your person might actually be a Sagittarius, but they don't have to be. But I think that they're very good at helping other people, even when they're very busy, if they have too much on their back, right? Because the Ten of Wands talks about carrying a burden, carrying too much. And I think that this card is here because your soulmate is the one that helps take that load off other people's backs. Like, they're very good at lightening the load for other people. Maybe even like redirecting things. So they might be a boss of some sorts, and if someone just has too much on their plate, they're going to be the one that delegates, that gives all those jobs. They just like separate that and give it to other people, so everybody's going to be happy. And that's what I'm seeing with this Temperance as well. Like, they're very good at managing a lot of people, managing a lot of different emotions from people, and just like staying calm in any situation and making any situation work. Whatever the problem is, they will be able to solve it. They will be able to make everybody happy. Even if it seems like there is no way that everybody's going to get what they want. I think that your soulmate will be the one that, like, just calms down the situation, makes it miraculously work out, finding that middle ground, or like finding a way that works for everybody. And in general, just helping decompress or de-escalate any situation with this Ten of Wands as well. And this Six of Cups energy is actually quite a sweet energy. It talks about like things from the past, very sweet kind of memories. So I do think that a lot of people have a past with them. They really cherish every moment that they've had with them. Maybe a lot of people, or the people that are coming through, when I'm channeling what they love about your soulmate, they might be busy at this time and they might not be in a lot of contact with your soulmate at this time. But with the Six of Cups being here, that they have very fond memories with your soulmate. Like they used to go camping together, or they used to be in the same sports team, or they used to be like childhood friends. But it's like they have great memories with your person. And I think that your person is quite gentle. We have very soft energies here. And it's like your person just wants everybody to be happy. They want to have fun. They want like to have a light life. They don't want to have a lot of things that are weighing them down. And I think that they just keep things light with a lot of people. Like, that's maybe why everybody loves them, because they don't overshare things that they're worried about. I think that they leave the past in the past. If anything bad happens, they're very good at apologizing and just giving people new chances. Especially with this Six of Cups. They might really enjoy pets as well. Maybe that might be something that other people like about your person or your soulmate. But yeah, there are a lot of people that have very fond memories of your person. But I think that at this time, they're probably a little bit too busy. Maybe like helping other companies get through a certain situation. Whatever it is, I do see them managing like little blow-ups or little fights. They're really good at calming down, de-escalating. Yeah, that's the kind of energy that I'm seeing when it comes to what other people love about your person. Maybe it's because a lot of people don't get very close to them, to your soulmate, because they are quite busy, or maybe they're a little bit of a loner. They focus on work. That the people that love them so much, or in general, the people that know them, that have something that they love about them, is more about how they handle certain situations. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing in the tarot. That brings me to the end of the reading. I truly hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope this was actually everything you wanted to know about your soulmate. If it's not, let me know in the comments what else you wanted to know, because I might want to do a follow-up on this reading with even more information about your soulmate. If you want, you can definitely like this video. That really helps me out, like I told you guys before. Feel free to subscribe to my channel if you want more content. Definitely click on the notification bell to get notified every time I post a new upload. But for now, I hope you will have a great day, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye, guys! Hello, my lovely pile number 4. If you chose the blue calcite, this is going to be your reading on everything about your soulmate. And we're going to start off with the oracle cards. Then we're getting into some specifics when it comes to your soulmate. So maybe the way that they look or their personality. Then we're getting into some significant timing, also zodiacs. And we'll be using the bingo machine. Then we're getting into letters, significant letters, and ending the reading off with some tarot, because after all, this is still a tarot reading. We're going to take a look at what you will love about your soulmate and what other people will love or love about your soulmate. So let's take a look at your oracle cards and let's get started. So the first card you guys get is the bouquet. How sweet. Then we have the dragon. Interesting. Then we have the 5th chakra with Archangel Gabriel. Then we have miracles with these double rainbows. And the last one we have is intimacy with the number 18. And my ears just started ringing really loud. I do think that that's something that's going to be significant. I don't know why and how, but we're going to keep that in mind. So let's start out on the left with the bouquet. So what I feel like with this bouquet is that your soulmate wants to shower you with gifts. I think that they're going to be quite the romantic. I think that they might be like from the older generations, or like a little bit more old-fashioned when it comes to love and romantic relationships. I can definitely see this being someone that wants to get married, wants to like go through all the steps. They want to have courtship. They want to propose. They want to have the engagement. They want to have a real wedding. They want like the whole 9 yards, and they want it to go the way that it's supposed to, right? but they want to do everything right. I think that they are really trying their best to make everything work and everything go exactly the way that they want. What I do notice now as I'm looking at the cards, we have the number 9 with the bouquet. Then we have the number 39, so another 9 with this 5th chakra card. And with the intimacy card, we have the number 18. And the number 18 adds up to a number 9 as well. And the number 9 talks about the ending of a cycle, the end of something, closing off a chapter. So I do feel like maybe this is that end destination, like this is the end game. This is, you might meet this person when everything in your life has been figured out, right? Or this will be like the missing piece when it comes to your life. I think that that's something that might be significant for you. And whether that's just for you or also for your soulmate, I feel like you might also be their missing piece. And with this dragon, I'm getting that this person is probably spiritual as well. They don't have to be, but they could be. And also the dragon is a very ancient being. So again, that energy of being a little bit more old-fashioned, maybe doing things the way that they're supposed to. Like their mindset, they like to go about things the way that they're supposed to. I think that that's the thing that we're getting here. And also with dragon, I think that they might be a little bit older than you. They don't have to be, but I do feel for a lot of you, they're going to be a little bit older. Or there might be a big age difference between the two of you. But I do see that this person is probably quite wise or knowledgeable. They might have a heightened sense of intuition. I'm sorry, my throat just started to itch a lot. And I think that's pretty funny because we have that 5th chakra here with Archangel Gabriel. And the 5th chakra is actually the throat chakra. And like I said, my throat was itching. So it might be that your person might still have a blockage when it comes to their throat, or that you still have a blockage when it comes to your throat. So it's the 5th chakra talks about speaking your truth, standing in your truth, knowing what your truth is and not being afraid to show that and show up the way that you want to show up. So I think that there is something significant about speaking your truth or speaking in general or conveying a message that maybe still needs to be worked on, or that you will be working on together. I think that maybe this person is a little bit shy and you will be the one that takes the first step when it comes to engaging with this person, with your soulmate. Or there is something very significant about the way that you guys communicate. It might be that you speak different languages, like there might be a language barrier, or you find your own way of communicating, like using your own little language. But there is something about communication that's quite significant when it comes to you and your soulmate. So it will depend on you specifically what way this card's going to be interpreted, whether it is like that language barrier, or having your own little language, or like learning how to communicate better together. Maybe both growing into a more confident person together, not being afraid to show yourself in a certain light. But with miracles here, I really love this card. We have these 2 beautiful rainbows, right? So I think that you both are quite unique. You're both rainbows. You're both very special. And it's like a miracle that you guys get together. It might be the way that you meet that has something very special about it. It might just be the stories that you have, like the coincidences. Maybe you are very similar. There might have been specific things that happened to you that nobody else has happened to, right? So very specific things that will link you up or that will connect you. And it's something that you've never shared with anybody else. But there is a sense of wonder, a sense of magic. I think it might just be that you never believed that you would meet someone that was so special to you. Or maybe you have given up hope on love. Or maybe they have given up hope on love. And meeting you and meeting each other really just blows your mind. Maybe even miracles happen when you get together. It could be any of those. It can be all of them. I do feel like you are both up to something when you're together. It's like you can create magic. I do get that creative energy. It might be that it might have to do with children. You might create like a beautiful family that you always thought that you would never have. Again, that might not be for everybody. I know that not everybody wants to have children, but there is going to be something that feels like a miracle. Maybe something special that will happen when you meet. Maybe during your relationship, something happens that you would never expect, like winning the lottery, for example. It could be anything really, but there is something in there. There is something special. Now, with the intimacy card, there we go. Let's show it to you guys. I think that your intimate life clearly is very good. So I am on YouTube and I just cannot, I cannot get into details when it comes to intimacy. I'm sorry. But I think that your connection is going to be very fiery, very juicy, a very active bedroom life, so to say. I think that the sparks are flying. I think that there is a very healthy physical connection. Maybe you'll be taking baths together. Maybe you'll be showering together a lot. And I don't think it's just physical intimacy. I do feel like it's also emotional intimacy. I think that you can really open up with each other. You can really share deep moments together, especially because we do have that miracles card. It's like maybe you have shared a very special moment together that will connect you two forever. That's at least what I'm seeing here. So that's what I'm seeing with the oracle cards. Maybe something else will pop up later, but for now, that's about it. Let's take a look at these little cards to get some specifics. So these might be their eye color. These might be where they come from, personality traits. But I do want to mention, take them with a grain of salt, especially because we all know that not all of your soulmates will have the same colored eyes, obviously. There are just too many people watching, and I don't think that's really possible. So, like I said, just take the ones that resonate for you and let the other ones fly, okay? And as you can see, quite a lot pops up already. Ooh, I think that's interesting. So, let's take a look. So we have this alarm clock, and I didn't even realize when I created these, but it says past life. So there is something alarming, something specific, something important that connects you. And I guess that's your past life. So maybe you have shared past lives. Again, this dragon does look like they have been through a lot of lives. They've learned a lot over time. They have been on this earth several times. And maybe you and them are quite similar in that way, that you have had quite a lot of past lives. Maybe you have also been lovers in the past. I do feel that for a lot of you, that you have met up in past lives. Maybe at that time you switched up the gender. So maybe now you are a female and they are a male, but in past lives, they were the female and you were the male. I did hear a lot of those kind of stories when I did a little bit of research on past lives. So that might be the case, or it might not be. Take it as it resonates. But clearly there might have been something in your past lives that connected you to each other. We also have family oriented. So yeah, you might want to have a family with this person, with your soulmate, and they probably want to have a family with you. Like I said, they are quite old-fashioned. I do think that if you don't want children, it's just in general that they care a lot about their own family and your family, and they really want to have that combination or combining of the two families, spending a lot of time with family, having maybe like family, what's it called? Like family meetings or family outings, maybe having like a barbecue with the whole family, just having everybody together, having a good time. Stuff like that. That's what I'm seeing here. We also have auburn hair. So again, this one is one that you might want to take with a grain of salt, but maybe for some of you, your soulmate might have auburn hair. We also have beach wavy hair. So yeah, one of your soulmates, or not one of your soulmates, one of you guys' soulmates might have beach waves in their hair. Or maybe they spend a lot of time at the beach. We also have introvert. So they are possibly an introvert. Like I said, with the dragon and the fifth chakra, I did get the idea that you might be the one that needs to reach out to them. Maybe they just like to spend a lot of time on their own. Maybe with this dragon, they have been hurt before or hurt in the past, and they have withdrawn a little bit from other people or just going out. And you might be the one that kind of draws them out again, helps them see how beautiful life is. We also have brown eyes. So your soulmate might have brown eyes. Then we have blue eyes. So blue or brown eyes might be significant. Then we have femininity. Ooh, that's cool. So that kind of confirms the message that I was saying with that past lives, that you might have switched genders in a past life, like compared to now. Yeah, I've explained it enough, I think. But with femininity as well, I do feel like they're not afraid to show their feminine energy as well. Everybody has masculine and feminine energy, and I think that they are very good at balancing these energies and just showing these energies as well. Like they can be very nurturing. They can be very kind. They're not always in that work mode. They're very good at having balance and maybe creating balance for you too. We also have European origins. So they might be from Europe, just like me. Maybe you are in Europe as well, or you might not. Maybe you'll meet them on a trip to Europe. You might meet like a handsome Italian guy on your way here, or in Paris. I don't know. I do think it's very cool. Like I'm getting like all those movie scenarios, going to Paris, and like at 12 o'clock in the middle of the night on New Year's Eve, your eyes meet. Like things from fairy tales, like that kind of thing. That's what I'm seeing here with that Miracles card. And we also have Daredevil. Ooh. So although they are a little bit of an introvert, although they seem like someone that's kind of introverted, they need time for themselves, they are quite provocative in their own ways. And I guess that's in a different way than we're used to. So maybe although they're not very outspoken, or maybe they are quite outspoken with this fifth chakra, they don't have to be very, very, very quiet. But with them being an introvert, it's maybe they are like a protester, but they do it on the down low. So it doesn't, people might not notice until you really get to know them, right? They might be quiet in general, but they might get very passionate about something specific, and they protest, but they do it in a way that not everybody knows about it, right? Or there might be something else. I'm not sure what it's going to be about for you guys, but it's like they're a daredevil in their own way. Maybe they're in the stock market and they're not afraid to spend like a lot of money on a specific thing, or they bet on soccer matches and they're not afraid to bet high amounts on something and they actually reap the reward from it as well. But it's something that's not like easily seen or perceived by everybody else. I think that it's only something that you'll see when you get to know them, if you know what I mean. I hope that I convey myself clearly. But let's get into some timing now. So for the timing, we have zodiacs, we have months, we have, as you can see, months. We have time frames. Let's see what pops up for you guys, pile 4. By the way, thank you so much for watching, and I'm kind of hoping that you wouldn't mind liking this video. I'm sorry, my card fell on the floor. I'll be right back. So, where was I? Yeah, liking the video or commenting. I get a little bit frustrated sometimes that some of my videos only get like 50 views. I know I'm still thankful for having people watch my videos, but sometimes I just don't understand why some of my videos do so well. And sometimes they're even like older and quality-wise less good. And they do better than other videos that I've invested a lot of time and effort in and that I really enjoyed. So you would really help me out by just liking the video or commenting or even just subscribing if you want to. But just to let me know that, like, yeah, to give me some reassurance and just helping me out reach more people, because I really love doing this, but sometimes it does get a little bit frustrating, to be honest, if that, like, I'm putting in so much work and the results are so little. Although I'm still proud of my creations, obviously, and I just love the creative process of it. But enough about me. Let's continue with the timing, okay? So the first zodiac that we have is Taurus. So your soulmate might be a Taurus, or the time frame of the 21st of April until the 20th of May might be significant. You might also be a Taurus. This doesn't always have to be about your soulmate. It might just be a little bit of confirmation for you as well. Then we also have Scorpio. So your person or your soulmate or you might be a Scorpio, or the time frame of the 23rd of October until the 21st of November might be significant. Or earth signs or water signs, but especially Taurus and Scorpio. We also have 6 months. Ooh. So maybe you will meet your soulmate in 6 months, or you have already met your soulmate and you're leveling up your connection in 6 months. Maybe something happens in 6 months that's key to the connection between you and your soulmate. Take that as it resonates. And we also have September. So September itself might be significant. You might be born in September. They might be born in September. Maybe you'll get married in September. I think it's a fall wedding, September. Yeah, I think so. So yeah, take it as it resonates. Now, I want to get some more information about timing, because these are all quite broad. So let's use the bingo machine to get some more specific numbers. There we go. And my dog did not expect me doing that. She really looked up like, what are you doing? Why are you waking me up? Whoops. But let's take a look at your numbers now. So the first one we have is the number 40. So maybe you are 40 years old, or your soulmate is 40 years old when you meet, or maybe something specific might happen when you're 40 years old. It might also be that April is significant, or that 40 days is significant. Or it might be like where your soulmate lives. It could be anything. Try and be a little bit creative with these. We also have the number 34. So the age 34 might be significant, or the 3rd of April, or the 4th of March, or the age 34. But I think I said that already. Then we have the number 30 days, maybe March and April, because we do have a lot about March and April. There might be a 4-year age gap, 30 and 34, or a 10-year age gap, 30 and 40. Let's get into the next one. Then we have the number 2. So the number 2 is also associated with love, connections, soulmates. So I do love that this one's coming up right now. And also the 2 might be 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 years, maybe a 2-year age gap. Maybe they live in apartment 2, or their area code ends with a 2 or starts with a 2. Their telephone number ends with a 2. Whatever the case is, it's all possible, right? Maybe they have a 2-year-old, or you have a 2-year-old, or they might have a pet that's 2 years old. Like I said, try and be creative or have fun with these. Then next up we have, that's better. We also have the number 26. So you might be 26, they might be 26. The 2nd of June might be significant, or the 6th of February. Maybe that number 2 indicated that February was significant as well. So we have the whole period of February until April standing out to us right now. Maybe 26 hours, but I do think that's a little weird. I'd prefer 24. So that's it for the numbers. Now let's get into some letters. And after the letters, we're digging into the tarot to see what you'll love about them. But first, let's see what letters are significant when it comes to your soulmate. Okay. The first one we have is the letter M. Let's get some more. Okay. We also have the letter U. So these might be the first letter of your first name, first letter of their first name, first letter of a last name, maybe a city that they live in, or that you live in, or a country. Take them as they resonate. We also have the letter T. Let's see where I'm going to put them. Let's put it here. And I think that we can have 2 more. So let's see if Spirit wants to give us 2 more cards. So Spirit, can we get a little bit more information about pile 4's soulmate, please? Or just confirmation that the people in pile 4 are actually watching the right pile. So we also have the letter H. There we go. So I do see the word hut or hum. I don't know why that might pop up, but it's here. And the last one we have is, there's one behind. So we have 2. So we have the letter V. So we have TV, MTV. Maybe MTV is significant, or TV is significant. Maybe you like to watch TV together, or you will love to watch TV together. Maybe you have seen them on TV before. Maybe they're a celebrity or something like that. And we also have the letter R to end off these letters. We have HRT. I don't know if you guys know what that is. It's like hormone replacement therapy. They might be on hormone replacement therapy. You might be. For example, birth control. That might be significant. Take it as it resonates, though. I'm just saying the things that come in my mind at this time. So if you're not ready yet, just pause the video for a while and take a closer look. But I am going to remove these cards and we're going to get into the tarot to finally see what you will love about your soulmate and also what other people love about your soulmate. Okay, so on this side, we're going to take a look at what you love about your soulmate. And these cards are going to be for what other people love about your soulmate. So let's take a look at your cards. So the first card you guys have is the 10 of Swords. Then we also have the 5 of Swords. Don't worry about all these swords, by the way. Then we have the 8 of Cups. And we have the Hanged Panda. And to be honest, this card almost pops up in every pile. But I think that's actually pretty cool. So let's talk about this. We have the 10 of Swords and the 5 of Swords. And I think that this is the energy before you met your soulmate, or maybe your current energy if you haven't met them yet. The 10 of Swords talks about emotional overwhelm, or about just overwhelm in general. Maybe about anxiety, about depression, but there is a very heavy energy going on. Especially with this card, with the mirror being cracked, it might even be hard to face yourself in the mirror, to face yourself at times. Or just face reality, or face whatever you need to face at this time. But there is a sense that the world is very hard. It's very heavy. There are a lot of clouds surrounding you. You're feeling very burnt out. You're feeling down. With the 5 of Swords as well, it does look like you always need to fight for what you want. You always need to fight to keep going. But I don't think there is a lot of fight left in you, to be honest, with this 10 of Swords. It's like your life feels like a battle. You're always protecting yourself. You're always standing up for yourself. You always really have to put in a lot of effort to get what you want. And it does look like sometimes you don't even get what you want out of it after all. But what you love about your soulmate is that they help you move away from all this heaviness. They'll help you move away from heavy energy, from overwhelm. And the 8 of Cups is actually the energy of walking away from a situation that still has your heart, but knowing that it's the best thing to do for you. So I think that they will help you move forward. They will help you let go of whatever's draining your energy, whatever's holding you back, whatever is pulling you down with them. Whether this is talking about friends, whether this is talking about a job, whether this is talking about an ex-partner. This could be anything really, but it seems like you're tired and you're just done with whatever this is, and your person is helping you get the guts to move away from it, move forward from it. And with all of these butterflies, we can see a beautiful transformation actually. So I think that they will help you through this transition. They will help you go through the changes, taking the steps that you need to take. And the coolest thing is that there are cups along the way filled with joy, filled with happiness. So I think that they will help make the journey pleasant, to help make the journey fun. And I think that they will shower you with love along the way. So what I'm seeing here is that you love being on a journey with your soulmate. They make your whole life like a fun journey, full of surprises, full of love, full of connection and intimacy. Especially because we have that miracles and intimacy here as well. I feel like they're going to shower you with a lot of positivity, a lot of gifts, a lot of love, a lot of special moments, right? And with the hanged panda here, I think that they're going to light up your life because we do have all these beautiful, what are they called? Lightning bugs? No. Fireflies. We have these beautiful fireflies here. So I think that that your soulmate is gonna bring you a lot of beautiful light moments in your life. Like I said, with all these cups, they're like all of these moments that are happy, that are joyful. Yellow is the color of joy. So I feel like that's what's gonna happen with your life. You will see your world in a different way. You will see your journey in a different light because your soulmate is going to bring a lot of light, a lot of happy moments, a lot of joyful moments to you. So, yeah, that's what I'm seeing, what you will love about your soulmate. I think that they're just going to help you get over a rough period of your life. Or not just going to help you get over it, but they're going to be that support that you need to move away from a difficult situation, from a situation that seems like it's going to be the end of you, or that it seems like there is no way out. They're going to help you move through it. They're going to help you move away from that and have a beautiful life, a free life, especially with these butterflies being open, being free, getting out of a cocoon, right? So we can definitely see like you're going to be able to free yourself from your situation, and they're going to help you with that. Now, let's take a look at what other people love about your soulmate. So these are a little bit more superficial. We have the Knight of Wands. And we also have the Seven of Cups. I love this card. So with the Knight of Wands being here, I think that your person, your soulmate, might be very passionate. They're a very passionate person. Like we already said, like there is something that they fight for. If it's something's important for them, it's something they will fight for. And that's why they're quite that daredevil. And I get that same energy with this Knight of Wands. I think that if something's important enough for them, they will truly go for it. And they will be quite fearless and tireless at continuing and like persevering towards achieving something or doing something or making something work. And this is actually a Kung Fu Panda, right? So maybe that movie is significant when it comes to your soulmate connection. But I can definitely see like this is someone that wants to move forward. This is someone that's passionate. And I think that that's something that other people really love about your soulmate. They can see their passion and they can see that your soulmate is actually making moves to improve their life. And they're following their passion and they're perseverant and they don't give up. And I think that they're quite fearless when it comes to things that they're passionate about. And I think that that's very inspiring to a lot of people. Now, we also have the Seven of Cups. And with this Seven of Cups, I feel like your person has a lot of passions or a lot of things that they enjoy, maybe a lot of things that they could pursue. And I think that they're trying to do it all, or they are actually doing it all. And I think that that's what other people see. Like your person is a dreamer. Your person is someone that has a lot of potential, as well as what's it called? Like a lot of aspirations? No. Yeah, I think so. a lot of aspirations. Like, they want to pursue a lot of things in life. And although they're sitting here sleeping on it, it's like all of these things are popping up in their head. All of these things are things that they want to pursue. They want to pursue love. They might like gardening. They might like cooking. They're trying to build an empire. Like, they're trying to build a career. They might enjoy horror movies, right? But there are a lot of things that they like, and they're not someone that's going to limit themselves. I think that they really set no limits to themselves. They're just going to try it all. And that's how they can make miracles happen, because they're not limiting themselves. They're not giving up. They're just trying, and they're doing that with passion. They're not giving up. And I think that that's something that other people love about your soulmate. They will try anything that they enjoy. They will really go for something, even if other people might think that it's unattainable or it's a dread of a journey. Your person, your soulmate, truly goes for what they believe in. And if there are multiple things that they want, if there are multiple things that they want to achieve, that's what they're going to do. They're not going to give up. They're fearless. They see possibility everywhere that they go, and they won't give up until they have it. And that's probably how they're going to get you. They're not going to give up pursuing you until they have you. So that brings me to the end of the reading. I hope that it resonated. I hope it's everything you wanted to know about your soulmate. If there was anything else you wanted to know, please comment down below and let me know. I might do a follow-up on this reading about your soulmate, so we can find out all the other things that you'd like to know. Feel free to give this video a like I already talked about. It really helps me out. It helps the algorithm, and maybe my videos finally get more than 50 views or something like that. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos and watch my creations. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Oh, and don't forget to possibly subscribe to my channel if you'd like to do that. Bye, guys!